Myles Turner spent 10 years with the Indiana Pacers. Through rebuilds, through trade rumors, through being the most underrated rim protector in the NBA. He stayed when everyone else left. But just 2 weeks after the Pacers lost Game 7 of the finals, he's gone. And not just gone, he's signed with their biggest rival, the Milwaukee Bucks. This is the story of why Turner left, why the Bucks went all in, and why this one hurt Indiana more than anyone expected. Let's rewind to June 23rd. Indiana is one win away from their first championship in franchise history. The Pacers and Thunder are tied 3-3. It's Game 7 in Oklahoma City. In just minutes into the first quarter, disaster strikes. Tyrese Halliburton plants awkwardly on a drive and grabs his lower leg. Achilles. Done for the night, done for months. The Pacers fight. Bennedict Mathurin steps up, Myles Turner is everywhere, contesting shots, grabbing boards, anchoring the defense. But without their all-star point guard, Indiana runs out of gas. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander drops 29, Chet Holmgren dominates on defense, OKC wins it 103-91. A dream season for Indiana ends in heartbreak. For Pacers fans, this wasn't just another finals loss. This was supposed to be validation for Myles Turner. He had been through it all. Drafted 11th overall in 2015, he quickly became one of the best shot blockers in the league. Year after year, Indiana would float him in trade rumors, but he stayed. He watched Paul George leave, then Victor Oladipo, then Sabonis. The front office cycled through GMs, coaches, and cores, but Turner never asked out. He became the team's all-time blocks leader. He built a life in Indiana. And finally, in 2025, he helped lead them to the finals. That should have been his crowning moment. But now, it's the end of his Pacers story. Most people thought Turner would re-sign. The Pacers made it clear they wanted him back. But their offer, a 3-year deal worth around $60 million, non-guaranteed on the back end. Some say it was respectful. Others called it insulting. Meanwhile, Milwaukee came with the bag. 4 years, $107 million, player option, trade kicker, guaranteed money. But here's the wildest part. The Bucks had no cap space. So what did they do? They waived Damian Lillard and used the stretch provision to spread his massive contract over 5 years, clearing just enough room for Turner. No trades, no extensions, just an outright cut of one of the league's biggest stars to land this one. That's how much they wanted him. Let's be real, this wasn't just about the money. Turner fits Milwaukee like a glove. Brook Lopez had already left for the Clippers. Milwaukee's defense cratered without him. Giannis needed a new front court partner, someone who could stretch the floor and guard the rim. Turner is exactly that. He shot 40% from 3 last season. He averaged over 2 blocks per game. He doesn't demand touches, and he's playoff tested. And most importantly, the Bucks are still trying to contend. With Giannis still in his prime and younger pieces like Kevin Porter Jr. and Andre Jackson stepping up, Turner saw a window and jumped through it. The reaction in Indiana? Brutal. Some fans were heartbroken. Others were furious. This wasn't a guy who forced his way out. This wasn't someone ring-chasing after 3 months. This was Myles Turner. He'd been the face of loyalty. He said all the right things. He stayed when others ran. But in the end, when he was finally in position to win in Indiana, he left. And the fact that he left for Milwaukee, a division rival, a team Pacers fans love to hate, made it sting twice as much. So what's next? Tyrese Halliburton is expected to miss the first few months of the season. Siakam is likely staying, but nothing's guaranteed. Jarris Walker is on the rise, but still raw. Mathurin needs to take the leap from scorer to star. And now, no Turner. No safety net on defense, no leader in the locker room. Indiana still has one of the brightest young cores in the league, but they'll need to find a new identity, and quickly. Because in the East, teams are pouncing like piranhas. 10 years, 1 finals trip, a legacy built in silence, with blocks, sacrifice, and patience. Myles Turner didn't leave Indiana for fame or even for stats. He left because after everything he gave, Milwaukee gave more. And whether you're a Pacers fan feeling betrayed or a Bucks fan feeling blessed, you know this much. When Milwaukee and Indiana meet next season, it's personal. Thanks for watching. I'm Herm. Have a good one.